What is the worst name you can give to a child? Nathan. What an abomination of a name. It has zero phonically useful qualities, Nathan. So no. But a better option comes along. It does, Nathaniel. It is not pronounced Nathaniel. It's Nathaniel. Nathaniel. It comes from the older Hebrew meaning, given by God. If you say Nathan, you are dropping God L from the name, so it's just given, as in, this little rotten bastard of a child is Nathan. I've given him to you. I don't want to raise him, because he sucks at everything. I've never met a Nathan who was anything more than a waste of cells. I once knew two people called Mike Hunt, to avoid the name. One of them tried to use Mick. It was just as bad. Mick I worked with, the other was a neighbor, but every time Mick phoned the office we had to call staff by their full name. Mick got a number of laughs, hence trying to change his name from Mike to Mick. Around 30 years ago there was a 2 or 3 year old little kind in my neighborhood called Merlin. Yeah, he might not be Elon Musk's kid, but he also was named that way during a time where stupid names weren't all that common. And now he is a 32 or so year old dude named Merlin ... He keyboard spam version of a normal name Olivia, Kegler, Carsign, all names I've seen. Unless you have a genuine reason other than wanting it to be different. Don't modify it past legibility. There's a fine line between unique and obnoxious. Sujumatsu unreimatsu, raitsu kuneru tokora and isumu tokoriudora koji no bura koji papo o shuringan no gurindai no pompakopi no pompakona no chokime no chosu. So, I've probably mentioned this multiple times on the internet, but in my elementary school, we had twins in my class. One kid was named Carson. The other was Carpet. He did change his name later, luckily. I don't think his parents expected twins. I've posted this before, but I went to school with the Butts brothers, Harold and Richard Butts. One was the grade above me, the other the grade below me. Their parents should stand trial. Kayla or Gaylord, although those are more of last names than anything. Being named that is a prime way to get bullied as a kid. Also once saw a girl with the name Asia like the continent. Matthew. It means gift of God, and just about every single Matthew I've met is a raging narcissist. Even in movies the guy named Matt tends to be the jackass of the group. While the first name isn't bad in of itself, I had to raise my eyebrow at the second name, Cassandra Namjoon. Sure, the mum could name her kid whatever she wants, but still, some funny ones here. But yeah, from the more realistic ones that you still commonly see. These days it's probably Karen or Chad just because of their new meanings. This was back when I was a kid, that there was a lady who worked at the McDonald's by my house. And I shit you not, her name on her name tag was diarrhea. Brutal. I knew a student named Harry Richard Simmons. That poor kid was tormented like hell as Harry Dick all through middle and high school. I felt sorry for him. I'm a stupid moron with an ugly face and a bake butt, and my butt smells, and I like to kiss my own. But as for this question, dunno, maybe Eugene. I have a friend whose cousin named her twin girls the unthinkable. I don't know the actual spelling, but this is the pronunciation. Tissue and Kleenex. I had a co-worker tell me she had distant cousins with the last name Brown who named their son like North straight to jail with that. Saw a recent Aita post about a girl's sister naming her baby Harley, so she can have the nickname Lottie like their late grandma. My last name is Le, and I've always wondered how long my child would live their life before deciding to kill me if I named a mug. I had a friend back in 8th grade named Luaniniku. It's not like it was a foreign name. His parents were as American as it gets. XOB, Karen, Barbara, Mildred. If you're gonna use those names, might as well add constable or officer at the beginning. I know a girl who's named Holly Davidson Rage Stone. Full name. She changed it when she emancipated herself at 15. I once had a pediatric patient named Seaman. They were from Russia, so I assume it was the Russian version of Simon. Knew someone whose name was pronounced Vagina. Forgot how it was spelled. But damn. Don't think it matters. Accept names likely anything that ends in A. At this point, if I ever see another Hyla, I swear, Chad. Not because of any internet meme, but because every Chad I've ever known in real life is an asshole. Depends on last name and culture. Shithead pronounced Shithid has potential across the board though. My dad said that he knew a kid named Pickles growing up. Not a nickname. His legal name was Pickles. Griselda. It's not a bad name per se but horribly out of fashion. Same applies for Doris and Beryl. We had a family down the street, and they had a daughter named Emma Camel. That poor girl got hell. Some of us have been named as if we have 12 other Victorian siblings and women still can't vote. Jaylin, sorry. Little angel. But really, who puts the word jail in their baby's name? Chewbacca, I remember a post about this in Reddit. The mum combined Chewbacca and Rebecca. I met a couple with a newborn named Turkey, which was their country of origin, but still. I kid you not, I knew a person whose legal first and middle names were Golden Toilet. Rusty, if your last name is Kuntz, who is a real person in the world of baseball. A kin in our neighborhood was named Linus. Can you guess his unfortunate nickname? Nedward, Arlibert, Gertrisha, Theobald, Elizabeth. I wish these were fake names. Anything named after comic book characters, movie characters, or anime characters. Your name with a junior tacked on the end of it. New people deserve new names. Today the worst name to give to a child stops being Adolf. We've got a problem. Drops lighter onto countertop. Is that reference too obscure even for Reddit? Macaroni 85, Spaghetti 88. And sincerely yours 98. Look it up in Not Joking. I knew a dude who convinced his girlfriend to let them name their Sunblade. A more famous one is Orange Jello Lemon Jello. Again, just an urban legend. I went to school with someone named Riddle, that his last name was McDiddle. Anything after a car, i.e. Bentley, is the most peak poor of decisions. Matt Eagle, too similar to Metical. A German food, but hilarious. Cousin named her third child a combination of her first two kids. Rainbow and Forest, Harley Madison's kids. I love her but girl. That one kid from that one story named after a concentration camp. Teacher told us about a student she had named Circus Lights. North, Sint, Chicago Psalm, True, Rain, Dream, Stormy, Air. A name that the poor kid won't have to spell out all the time. I saw Cuntley on another subreddit recently. Simon. All of the names Nick Cannon's kids have other than Monroe. Gaylord is still funny to me because I'm grandfathered in. Cook Pu, the Jameson triples, Tangerine, Listerine, and Histamine. Going by that I eat a post today. I'm gonna go with Harlot. Went to school in the 90s with a Harold Harry Butts. That Wi-Fi password looking nurse name Elon gave his kid. Same as his brother or sister. It would be confusing. I know someone who named their kid Khaleesi. Yikes. I just passed a picture of the baby named Sausage. Gangrene, Sandrine, Merlin, Optimus Prime Rodriguez. ABCD ... Renounced of Sedi. It's a real name FNL. Harlot. Lottie for short, stolen from another sub. Malibu Barbie, looking at Trish Paytas Northwest.